Good morning, welcome to Library Talk. Today we celebrate International Women's Day. And it is my pleasure to have a very influential female from Hanover to be our guest today. Let me introduce to you no other than Mrs. Andrea Dwayne Grant, who wears many hats, including Councillor of the Sandy Bay Division, Deputy Mayor of Lucy, Principal of the Maryland Primary and Infant School, wife, mother. She was shortlisted for the LASCO Principal of the Year twice. She is no stranger to the Hanover Parish Library Network, as she was former vice chairperson of the committee and now serves as a representative of the municipal corporation. Welcome, Mrs. Dwayne Grant. Briefly tell our viewers about Andrea.
Well, I was born in a small district in eastern Hanover, or Springfield, in the community of Maryland. I lived in Springfield with my mother. She was a community health aide. She was a hardworking and dedicated parent who believed in education, and so we had to give of our best. I then attended the Maryland All-Aid School and then the Residence High School. After a series, I was offered a job at the Maryland Primary School as a tutoring teacher. So my 18th birthday caught me teaching at Maryland All-Aid School. I then moved on to Sam Sharp Teachers College, but I must say that teaching was never my first love. I really wanted to be a nurse, but after teaching for 2 years as a pre-trade teacher, I decided to go into education. I am a jovial, fun-loving person who always look for the best and look for the best in others.
So, you said your passion is teaching. It wasn't your first choice, it was nursing, because I think maybe because your mom was from that background. But being a principal, who is Mrs. Dwayne Grant as principal?
As a principal of the Maryland All-Aid School, I've been a principal at this time for more than a decade.
Okay.
When I became a principal, I was one of the youngest serving principals in the country at that time. I tried my best to ensure that everything at the school is in keeping with all the Ministry of Education protocols and everything. And I look forward for the overall development of all the students at the school. And so, on 2 occasions, I was a regional awardee for the LASCO Principal of the Year and also a national nominee. At the school, we have won many awards under my leadership in the areas of the JCBC competition, the 4-H competitions, the environmental clubs. We have entered a lot of competition and we have ensured that we have the overall development of all the students and teachers and all the workers at the school. I try my best at all times to ensure that the students are comfortable, the teachers are comfortable, and the community is comfortable with whatever is happening. So I can have them engaged at the school and being a part of what we do there at Maryland. The community group is also attached to the school, and through that we have a greenhouse project that we got funding from EFJ, and also a water harvesting project through EFJ. All those are under the leadership of your school. But I couldn't do it alone without the hardworking teachers, parents, and community members within the community. I believe in the holistic development of everyone, and so I ensure that that is.
Okay. So, who inspired you to be involved in politics?
As I made mention, I am always a community advocate.
Okay.
And so being in the community, I was a founder of the Shining Star. I became the president of the Maryland CBC. And I was always involved in community projects and assisting the community in whatever way that I can, also representing the community in whatever way that I could. And so when the opportunity came for me to be a counselor, I got into it with open arms, and I got the support of people within my community to do so. I also look on persons like the history of Norman Manley and the whole community development that he inspired in persons, and so I wanted to be that leader, that leader within my community in helping the communities.
Yes.
And so that has inspired me to go into politics. I really wanted to be that change out there, to be that person out there that persons can look on.
Yeah.
We know from time to time persons talk about this whole politics and in a negative light.
Yes.
So I wanted to be that person out there, that female out there, that person that can be seen as a difference and to make a change. So I'm hoping that I am seen as that change out here in society.
Okay. So there are a lot of females listening to us right now, and they are probably thinking it is too late for them to make a positive mark on society. What do you have to say to them?
I must say that it is never too late to do anything. The most important thing in life is for you to know what your purpose is. Work towards what that purpose is, because God made all of us unique.
Yes.
And He made us with unique qualities. He
Yes.
made me for this purpose that I am serving today, but He has made you for something else, and you have to find out what that is.
Yes.
And make an effort to make that change out there. You will not be able to do everything perfectly, but you can try. I must tell you that when I became a principal, one of my greatest fears actually public speaking. And so I put an action plan in place and put things in place to assist me in doing better with that.
Yes.
So when persons sometimes see me out there, persons ask me to chair programs and
Yes.
stuff like that, that was never one of the areas that I really could do. But I worked on it, considering that it was one of my weak areas and it became one of my strong areas.
Yes.
So I want to tell all the females out here, whatever your weak areas are,
Yes.
work on them and get strength. And whatever your strong areas are, work on them to get stronger in those areas. God made all of us special, made us with unique qualities. We can be anything we want to be in life. As I made mention, I was born to a community healthy, a small community, in a small house. A lot of persons within my community weren't actually going to high school or anything.
Yes.
But I had that vision for myself, and within myself that I want to create that change. And so I rise up, and other persons around me have seen me as a role model. And they too have come to realize what is expected of them because of what I've achieved in their communities.
So, well, there you have it. The Hanover Parish Library would like to thank you, Mrs. Dwayne Grant, for participating in Library Talk today. Without you, this would never been possible. I would really like to remind everybody that we at the Hanover Parish Library are ready to serve all information and needs, whether virtually or face-to-face. You can check our JLS social media pages for detail on our virtual services, story time, membership, online, access to digital resources, reference work, our homework assistant, or if you just want to just chat with a librarian, extra OS database, and other services. Thank you again for your participation. Have a blessed day and keep safe.